everybody. I hope you're all well and that you've had a lovely weekend and that you're ready for today's learning. Let's start with our daily routine. I pledge to uphold the values at Grange. That every life matters. That my life matters. I will live with confidence and consideration. Kindness is strength. Well done. Let's start the day with a Grange salute. Good listening, kind hands, kind words, confidence and consideration. Can you join in with me? Good listening, kind hands, kind words, confidence and consideration. Well done. In these times of trouble, I give myself a selfie hug, a selfie high five and a message to the world that together we're stronger. Do you want to join in? Give yourself a selfie hug, a selfie high five and a message to the world that together we're stronger. Well done. I would like to say a big thank you to all the children who have completed their phonics work and sent it to the year group email. It's fantastic to see all of your achievements. And now it's time for today's shoutouts. My first set of shoutouts goes to the children who have applied the focus digraph that makes the sound O. You read the letter carefully and circled all the words with the focus digraph. For your challenge activity, you wrote a letter using the focus words you had found. Great job. A big well done goes to Shoria, Yusuf, Abbas, Mishba, Omar, Nia, Saba, Christina, Abigail, Riley, Gloria, Suleiman, Idris, Nicole, Daniel, Mira, Kaylin, Aditi, George, Salwin, Shreyas and Karithika. My next set of shout-outs goes to the children who have practiced applying the focus digraphs. You made a dice game and you applied your sounds by reading the focus words. For your challenge activity, you chose 6 words and found out what they meant. Then you came up with 6 sentences. Great job. A big well done goes to Yusuf, Saba and Nia. Thank you to everybody who has worked hard. Please do continue to send in your work. And now it's time for today's learning. For today's learning, you will need a pencil, your workbook and a ruler or something to draw straight lines with. Pause the video while you get these things ready. Let's go over the key terminology for today. Fred talk, Fred in your head, digraph and special friends. Let's recap the phase 3 sound that we know. My turn. A, E, I, O, U. R, O, ow, oi. Ear, your, Your turn. Pause the video while you say these sounds. Let's recap the phase 5 sounds that we've learnt so far. My turn. A, ow, I, E, oi. U or you, or w, f, u or you, and o. Your turn. Pause the video while you say these sounds. Can you remember the last digraph that we learnt? It made the sound O, and the focus phrase to help us remember this was sore toe. Pause the video while you write this digraph down. Well done! Did you get it right? Here are some green words to recap the focus digraph that makes the sound O. Thread in your head and then say the words aloud. Pause the video while you do this. Today's new focus digraph makes the sound OR. We have already learnt a phase 5 sound that makes the sound OR, and the phrase to help us remember it is yawn at dawn. Pause the video while you write this digraph down. Well done! Did you get it right? There is also a phase 3 digraph that we have learnt that makes the sound OR. Can you remember it? The phrase to help us remember this is shut the door. Pause the video while you write this digraph down. Well done! Did you get it right? This is today's focus digraph and it makes the sound OR. Can you say the sound after me? OR. OR. Well done. The phrase that helps us remember this digraph is Paul the astronaut. Can you say the sound and phrase after me? Or Paul the astronaut. Or Paul the astronaut. Well done. Use your magnet eyes to look at each picture. Can you hear the OR sound as I say each word? Audio, dinosaur, launched, astronaut. Now you need your workbook. Find the next clear space and write today's date. The day is Monday the 15th of June 2020. Leave a line and then write today's learning intention. To learn and apply the digraph OR. Pause the video while you do this. Let's go over the success criteria. You don't need to write this down. I'm going to talk you through the steps you need to be successful. I can recognise the digraph OR. I can read words with a focused digraph. I can add sound buttons to words and count the number of sounds they have. I can sort words with a focused digraph. Now it's time for Fred Talk. I'm going to sound out each word and I'd like you to blend the sounds in your head and say the word aloud. Are you ready? P or L. Or th or. L or a. Or g a st. Well done. Now it's time to read our green words. Here is our focused digraph, which is a special friend. Use your magnet eyes to look for the special friends within the words to help you read them. Here are your green words with the sound buttons. Shall we sound out the first word together? P or L. Pull. Pause the video and sound out the rest of the words on your own. These are the same green words without the sound button. This time I would like you to thread in your head and just say the word aloud. Pause the video while you do this. Well done. Here is a sentence I would like you to read carefully. I have included the green words that we have been through. Use your magnet eyes to find these. Pause the video while you do it. The green words with today's focus digraph in this sentence are August, Laura, author and Paul. Did you find them all? The next activity is called sound buttons. I am going to show you a list of words which include today's digraph. I would like you to draw the sound buttons under each word. Remember, you draw a line to show the special friends. In these words, the special friends are digraphs. You then use dots to show the single letters that represent a sound. Let's go through an example together. In this word, I look for the special friend, which is OR, and I draw a line. All the other letters are single and need a dot. Let's go through one more example. In this word, I draw my line to show my special friend, which is or. The rest of the letters are single, so I draw a dot to show this. Now it's your turn to have a go. Here is your list of words. You need to do the sound buttons on these words. Remember, you use a line to show a special friend and you use dots for single sounds. Some of these words are a bit tricky and they do have the or special friend in, but they also might have another special friend in. So use your magnet eyes to check carefully. Pause the video while you do this. Well done. How did you do? Look carefully at these words and check that you've done the sound buttons correctly. The word author was tricky because all of the sounds in this word had special friends. Pause the video now while you check your work. The next part of your activity is called sorting words. You're going to sort the words that you have drawn the sound buttons under. You're going to sort the words according to how many sounds they have. You need to draw this table into your book. Pause the video while you do this. Well done. Now you need to sort all the words with the focus digraph or that you have drawn your sound buttons under. Make sure you put them in the right columns and count the sounds carefully. Pause the video while you do this. Well done. How did you get on? Let's go through and check our sort together. The words that have 3 sounds in are Paul and author. The words that had 4 sounds in were audio and Laura. The words with 5 sounds were August and pausing. And the words with 6 sounds were haunted and launched. Pause the video while you check your work. Well done. A round of applause for you. You have managed to sort today's focus digraph that makes the sound or by sorting the words according to how many sounds they had in them. Great job. Now it's time for today's challenge activity. You are going to have some challenge words that have the focus or digraph in them. They are slightly longer than the other words that you've read, so you need to look carefully at them. Here are your words. Draw your sound buttons on. Pause the video while you do this. Well done. Let's check our sound buttons. Laundry has 1 special friend and 5 single sounds. Automatic has 1 special friend and 7 single sounds. Autobiography has 2 special friends and 9 single sounds. And astronaut has 1 special friend and 7 single sounds. Pause the video while you check your sound buttons. The final part of your challenge activity is to think about the 4 challenge words: laundry, automatic, autobiography and astronaut. The word definition explains what the word means. I'm going to read you 4 sentences and I want you to match them with the challenge words. Are you ready? A person who is trained to travel in a spacecraft. An account of a person's life written by that person. Working by itself with little or no direct human control. And finally, clothes that need to be or have been washed. Now you need to write the correct definition next to each challenge word. Pause the video while you do this. Good luck. Well done. Let's go through the definitions of these challenge words. Laundry means clothes that need to be or have been washed. Automatic means working by itself with little or no direct human control. Autobiography means an account of a person's life written by that person. And finally, astronaut means a person who is trained to travel in a spacecraft. Pause the video while you check your answers. Well done. I hope you've enjoyed today's phonics lesson. Please remember to keep sending your work to the year group email. See you next time.